another video. Today we have another reading video, and I actually haven't filmed one of these in ages because I've been in the biggest reading slump. Whatever I read last in these vlogs completely stopped me reading. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I'm back home now and I thought I would do another little weekly reading vlog. I started this last night. I'm coming out of a reading slump, so I'm going slowly. But I am currently just 100 pages through the second book of the Agatha series by Kathleen Glasgow and Lawson. And I am enjoying this. This is good. And what also has put me back into reading is I went to visit my friend at the weekend, and she's really into... So in my last vlogs I had Kindle Unlimited. I have now cancelled that subscription. It's not worth it. I just did the 2-month free trial and then cancelled it before it charged me anything. But anyway, I went to visit my friend at the weekend and she introduced me to the audiobooks on Spotify. And I've tried those before, but I don't like the narrators. But she says if you listen to the autobiographical stuff, it's by the people that wrote it, which I love, that they're the ones narrating it. So I've also been listening. We've got 2 books on the go at the minute. So we've got this one, The Night in Question, and then also Shari Franke's book, The House of My Mother, which I'm really enjoying. But for now, we're going to read this, which the first one was a murder mystery that was kind of solved by 2 teenagers, and then something's happened again. So, is it the 2 teenagers gonna solve it this time? We shall see. I'm enjoying this book. I'm now maybe just past the quarter of the way through. I'm enjoying it, but I'm so uncomfy. We have this egg chair, but my parents are very thingy about you have to sit on the cushion that it comes with, but I can't find the cushion, so I'm really uncomfy sat here. And then in the dining room there's a slug on the floor. I don't want to pick the slug up. So I think what I'm actually going to do is go for a walk and listen to an audiobook instead, because then I can actually stretch my shoulders, because I don't want to be hunched over. So I'm going to go get my headphones, put a tiny bit of charge into this phone, and listen to the Shari Franke audiobook, The House of My Mother. It is such a good book. It's so interesting. So if you don't know, there was this YouTuber called Ruby Franke. It's really interesting because I actually used to watch them quite a few years ago now, but I did follow them. And they were YouTube vloggers. They had 6 kids and they portrayed this perfect life, and then now the mum's in prison for abuse, but also tied in with this other lady who was posing as a counsellor, and it's all very interesting. But anyway, the eldest daughter has released an autobiography about the whole situation. I'm currently listening to that. I think probably about 70% through, but I'm not sure with the Spotify audiobook what percentage I am through, but it is so good. And she's very clever, and she's very, what's the word? When someone's good with their words, very literate? No, clearly not me. She's very articulate and eloquent in the way that she speaks. It's very good. It's also interesting to know how much more was also going on behind the scenes. And it's, finally, I'll stop yabbering on. It's also interesting because when the internet started hating this family, everybody said the lady that got arrested was called Ruby. Everybody said that Shari was just a mini Ruby. And everyone was like, she's such a Karen, she's a mini Ruby, she's her little minion. But actually, Shari was the one defying the most. But in the video, she was just, it was more survival. That's why it looked like that. But anyway, I'm yabbering on. Let's go listen to this audiobook. I'm now on, I think, chapter 42 of the audiobook, and it is still continuing to be very good, but I'm quite near the end now. Anyway, I think Rhys is finishing work soon, so that'll probably be it for my reading today. We'll see if I read anything tomorrow. I didn't read yesterday because it was Saturday, and on Saturday, at the minute, my weeks are me working Monday to Friday at home and Rhys working properly. And then obviously it's the weekend, so Rhys was back. So I didn't read yesterday, but Rhys is currently at golf and I've just made some cakes, but they're not cooled yet. So I thought this would be a good time to continue with the audiobook that I was listening to the other day, which is still Shari Franke. So let's get started with that. This reading vlog has gone, it's not what I read in a week, because I've been home for 5 weeks and I have just been so busy, so I have not actually read that much. So this is what I've read in the 5 weeks I've been home from traveling. I definitely go through phases in the year. Sometimes I'll read like 10 books in a week, and other times I'll read, I think this is going to be 4 books in 5 weeks. So I finished the Kathleen Glasgow book, the Agathas, the second Agathas. I love crime and mystery and things like that, and I feel like the ones in the adult section usually have so many different things going on, and I love that. And sometimes the YA ones are a bit too just one thing going on and a bit too dull, kind of. 5 Survive, I hated because it was just one thing. They were just in an RV and that was it. Whereas the Agathas, the second Agathas, had so much going on and I really enjoyed it. Anyway, so I finished that, enjoyed that. I finished the Shari Franke book, which I really enjoyed. And then I'm almost finished with the Janette McCurdy book. It doesn't look like I introduced this, but the Janette McCurdy book is I'm Glad My Mom Died by Janette McCurdy. And Janette McCurdy was a child actress on Nickelodeon. This is a book kind of about what her childhood was like. It was not very happy. It's just kind of a play-by-play of what she went through behind the scenes, and then kind of the trauma and mental illness that stemmed from that. It's really good. I really like it. It's got themes of religion, mental illness, trauma, abuse, child celebrity. It's a great book. I think I have like 20 minutes left, so I leave tomorrow, so I'll finish the Janette McCurdy book on the train, and then before I leave I need to finish the book I'm currently reading, because I don't want to take like a half, I'm going away tomorrow for 2 months, I don't want to take a half done book with me because that's a waste of time, waste of luggage space. So I'm currently reading The Cheerleaders by Cara Thomas. I'm maybe about, I don't know how far through that is, past halfway, and I really need to get this finished tonight so that I can start fresh with new books on my travels. This is really good. It's about how 5 years ago 5 cheerleaders died in 3 separate accidents, and it was viewed as unconnected, unlinked, but one of the sisters of the cheerleaders, her dad was the policeman that dealt with it, and now she's starting to have suspicions over, was it linked, was it not, which obviously it's got to have been linked, but I don't know, we'll see. Again, there's lots of different things going on. It's not just one short plot over a short amount of time. I think that's what I don't like, when it's over too short amount of time. It's spreading out over a few weeks. She's got a new friend, and yes, so I'm reading this. I'll let you know what I think. This has been quite a higgledy-piggledy reading vlog, but these reading vlogs are only meant to be like short little fun things anyway. The book is going well. I'm on page 343. I started on 230. So in less than an hour I've read about 100 pages, but I have not finished the book. And I could finish it, but I'm tired. So I think I'm going to take the risk. I think I've left enough that if I did leave it until we left, I could finish it in the car. But hopefully I finish it before we leave to go for our travels tomorrow. But I think they've just revealed who the murderer is, because people have been murdered. Did they get the right guy? Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed and hopefully finish this in the morning, and fingers crossed this time tomorrow, or hopefully earlier than this, I will be in a hotel in the airport telling you about this book, and also hopefully I'll finish the Janette McCurdy audiobook on the train, and I can tell you about that too, in preparation to start a new reading vlog on my travels. Look how close I was to not getting that bookmark in. I have arrived in Gatwick Airport to fill in. I did manage to finish all the books before this travel started. The Cheerleaders I finished this morning. I thought it was good. I loved the twists. It was, if you like Karen McManus or Good Girl's Guide to Murder, those kind of books, you'd like this. And then I finished the Janette McCurdy book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, and I finished that on the train, and I thought that was really good as well. I would highly recommend if you like the Shari Franke book, if you like a non-fiction kind of not very nice book. I thought it was good though, because from the title you'd think it was all hating her mom, but it wasn't. She didn't acknowledge kind of any opinions to what her mom did until really ever in the book. She only kind of described what her mum did. It's not as hateful as the title makes it sound. So yeah, I thought that was a good book too. And now we're off on our travels again, so that's the end of this little reading vlog of what I read whilst we were home. And obviously it was a very slow reading period, because I literally feel like it's definitely, I probably spend about a quarter to a half of the year not reading much at all, and then the rest of the year I make up for it. So yeah, this was one of them slow burns, but hopefully over the next few weeks there'll be a bit more stuff to read. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let us know if you prefer the travel videos or you want a few more book videos. The travel videos won't stop if you say that, but if you want more book videos or more day-to-day life, just let us know what content you like and we'll try to deliver. So long.
See you next time.